out in the forest. Animals round the world go to sleep at night.
Animals round the world go to sleep at night. When the warm sun goes down and the moon shines bright, animals round the world go to sleep at night. Floating on the waves, Papa Sea Otter and his pup wrap themselves in green seaweed and snuggle right up. Under the ocean deep, far down in the twilight blue, a baby whale and his mama sleep while they swim too. When the warm sun goes down and the moon shines bright, animals round the world go to sleep at night. On the African savannah, the giraffes stop in their tracks. Mamas and babies bend their necks to rest their heads on their backs. Daddy lion and his cubs curl up under a baobab tree. Snuggled all together, they make a cozy family. When the warm sun goes down and the moon shines bright, animals round the world go to sleep at night. On a mountaintop ledge, tucked away near the rocky peak, a mama eagle lands in her nest and nuzzles her baby's beak. In the bamboo forests of China, a daddy panda and his cub sleep soundly when the chilly snow falls, nestled close and snug. When the warm sun goes down and the moon shines bright, animals round the world go to sleep at night. In the white and wintry Arctic, Mama Polar Bear hugs her cubs tight. The stars are out, the snow is cold, but the family sleeps through the night. Nearby, plump Papa Seal cuddles his pups on the icy shore. They pile together in a comfy heap to dream and doze and snore. When the warm sun goes down and the moon shines bright, animals round the world go to sleep at night. Humans are animals too, and it is your turn to sleep and rest. Dream of the special people in your life, the ones who love you best. Feathers, fins, hair, fur, snore, whisper, bubble, purr. When the warm sun goes down and the moon shines bright, animals round the world go to sleep at night. Relax, sleep, and rest. Relax, sleep, and rest. Relax, relax, sleep, and rest. Dream of the special people in your life, the ones who love you best. When the warm sun goes down and the moon shines bright, animals round the world go to sleep at night. The end.
It's bedtime, solar system. Oh, this is a good one!
It's bedtime, solar system. It's bedtime, solar system. The stars are bright. It's bedtime, solar system. Let's say goodnight. Good night, Mercury. So wee, so small, only a little bigger than Earth's moon. You are the smallest planet, but also the fastest. Quick, you are the first to sleep tonight. Good night, closest planet to the sun. Good night, small and speedy Mercury. Good night, Venus. You are the brightest planet. Some call you the evening star, for you are so easy to see just as the sun goes down. Good night, Venus, our hottest planet at 900 degrees. Snuggle up and rest. Snuggle up and sleep. Good night, second planet from the sun. Good night, bright and toasty Venus. Good night, Earth, our sweet home, green with plants and trees, brown with dirt and rich soil, blue with life-giving water. Good night, bugs. Good night, animals. Good night, people. Good night, Earth. Good night, third planet from the sun. Good night, our planet, our world, our home. Good night, Mars. Good night to your radiant red beauty. Mars, so cold and dry and mysterious. Mysterious with your giant volcano Olympus Mons, 3 times higher than our highest mountain, Mount Everest. Mysterious with your watery past. Rivers and lakes once flowed across your surface, but now all is quiet. Time to rest. Time to sleep. Good night, fourth planet from the sun. Good night, red and mysterious Mars. Good night, Jupiter. Good night to the biggest planet in our solar system, a gas giant with your 300-year-old storm. A storm over an area twice the size of our Earth. Some call it your Great Red Spot. Good night, stormy red spot. Good night, giant Jupiter. May you two finally calm down and relax. Relax and rest for the night. Good night, fifth planet from the sun. Good night, giant Jupiter. Good night, Saturn, with your rings so bright. Good night, Saturn, made mainly of gas. So light, so light, so light for your size. If there was a tub big enough, you could float on water. But bath time is over. Nighttime is here. Good night, gassy Saturn. Good night, sixth planet from the sun. Good night, Saturn, with your beautiful rings. Uranus. Huge and blue. Scientists call you an ice giant. You are so very, very, very cold. You are also an odd giant, tipped over on your side. All other planets spin fairly straight up and down like merry-go-rounds. But you spin sideways like a ball rolling down the street. Good night, seventh planet from the sun. Good night, Uranus. You strange, icy, sideways spinning, blue ball. Good night, Neptune. Of the planets, you are the farthest away, but still near and dear to our hearts. And although you are very far away, you are not alone and never sad. For you are kept company by your 13 moons. A ball of gas and ice, you are ever so blue. So blue that you were named after Neptune, the Roman god of the ocean. Good night, eighth planet from the sun. Good night, good night, good night, distant Neptune. I hope you can hear us, for you are so very, very far away. And finally, good night, Pluto. Teeny tiny Pluto. Way, way out on your own. Farther than Neptune. You are tinier even than the Earth's rocky moon. 1/3 of you is ice. Perhaps this is frozen tears that you cry, because you are too small to be called a real planet anymore. Planet or dwarf planet, you are still in our solar system, and we will always love you, and it is time for you to sleep. Good night, teeny tiny Pluto. Good night, planets, far and near. Good night, planets, whom we revere. Good night, solar system. Good night, stars. Good night, Jupiter. Good night, Mars. Good night, space. Good night, darkness. We love your beauty and your starkness. Eventually, the sun will rise and bring another day. But until then, snuggle up and rest, for morning is just a sleep away.
Owl helps Bunny go to sleep.
Owl helps Bunny go to sleep. As the sun set on the tall, tender grass of the meadow, the evening grew still, except for the sounds of the river in the nearby woods and one little bunny.
I can't sleep,
whispered Bunny in his cozy burrow. From up in his tree, Owl hooted softly, "Hoo, Who can't sleep?
I can't,
Said Bunny again, breaking the forest silence.
my mind keeps hopping from one thing to another.
Are you wearing comfy pajamas?
Yes,
Did you brush your teeth?
yes,
Did you use the bathroom?
yes.
Then what's the problem?
I can't sleep.
Owl sighed quietly. Okay, Bunny. I have an idea. Would you like to hear it?
Yes,
Do you have a good imagination?
yes,
Okay. Are you ready to fall asleep?
I'd like to, but I can't.
I know, but trust me, you'll be asleep very soon. Are you ready?
Yes,
Owl began in a calm, gentle voice. Okay, Bunny. Close your eyes and relax. Imagine that it's a very warm evening, and you are going to take a little dip into the forest pool. First, dip your toes into the pool. Can you feel your toes? Bunny squinched his eyes tight and smiled. He liked imagining.
yes, the water is warm.
Good, Bunny. Now, you notice that the water seems to be filled with tiny glowing bubbles. And as you dip your toes in deeper, you feel very relaxed, very safe, and very warm. The bubbles in the water begin to glow red.
Ooh, pretty.
Bunny's eyes relaxed. He liked the sound of Owl's voice. Then you step in a little further, up to your knees. Can you feel your knees?
Yes,
As your knees go into the warm water, you feel very relaxed, very warm, and very happy. And the tiny bubbles begin to glow orange.
ah, orange is my favorite color.
Now you are stepping into the warm pool a little further, up to your belly. Can you feel your belly?
Yes,
As your belly feels the warm water, you feel even more relaxed and very, very strong. And the tiny bubbles begin to glow rich yellow.
so pretty.
Now you are stepping into the warm pool a little further, up to your chest. Can you feel your chest?
Yes,
As your chest feels the warm water, you feel so relaxed, so sleepy, and very, very loved. And the tiny bubbles begin to glow a beautiful green.
ooh, green like my forest home.
Now you are stepping into the warm pool a little further, up to your shoulders. Can you feel your shoulders?
Yes,
As your shoulders dip into the warm water, you begin to hum. Even more relaxed, even more sleepy. Your muscles are starting to feel like taffy on a sunny, sunny day. And now, the tiny bubbles begin to glow a deep, deep blue. Ah! Now you are stepping into the warm pool a little further, up to your neck. Can you feel your neck?
Yes, neck.
As the warm water laps against your neck, you feel very, very warm, very relaxed, and very wise. And the tiny bubbles begin to glow a wondrous purple.
Ooh, nice.
Now you are completely supported by the water. Your arms are floating, your head is floating, your legs, back, and feet are floating. You are so warm and so safe and so very, very, very relaxed. And the tiny bubbles around you begin to glow white, softly lighting up the forest around you as you safely drift off to sleep.
Sleep. Very nice.
Ah,
Good night, Owl.
Good night, Bunny. Snuggle up and have a very warm, very relaxing, and very, very restful sleep.
Ocean dreams.
Ocean dreams. It's bedtime. You've had a very busy day. Your arms have been busy. Your legs have been busy. Your brain and eyes and hands have been busy. It's time to relax. Feel your breath going in and out of your body. As you breathe, imagine breathing in a warm blue light. Breathe in and out. Now as you breathe in, feel that warm blue light spread out and fill your lungs in your belly. And as it spreads, it relaxes everything it touches. It is so warm, so relaxing. Now as you breathe out, let go of any problems and any worries you have collected during the day. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Feel your feet soften, your legs soften, your belly soften, your shoulders soften, your hands soften, your face soften. And as you breathe, as you soften, as you relax, listen to the noises around you. Imagine that you aren't lying on your bed anymore. You are floating in a warm, peaceful, tropical ocean. Now imagine you are going underwater. It's not very deep. The bottom is not far beneath you. The water is clear blue and comfortably warm. The sun is going down, and you see its orange rays lighting up gold flecks in the sand. You see colorful coral, red and orange and purple, and lush green plants swaying back and forth as the waves roll by. Now imagine you can breathe underwater, because when you breathe, you draw in that blue light. You breathe in slowly and hold it in your belly, and lungs, and arms, and shoulders, and it is warm, and you are heavy and very, very relaxed. It is soothing to be breathing underwater. You are weightless, floating in the current. Can you see the light coming through the water? You are in your own quiet world. You feel calm, peaceful. As you breathe out, your breath pushes you along ever so gently. Nice. Breathe in and out and glide. You wonder how many ocean friends are around you. Tonight and every night, they are all your friends. They are happy to see you. Let's breathe and glide and see who we can find. The water is so clear, so blue, and it feels good to just drift along. Beautifully colored plants pass by beneath you. You see a tiny yellow fish darting this way and that before it finds a nice, safe spot behind a bloom of red coral. Something catches your eye. You turn your head slowly in the water and see a purple octopus swimming elegantly through the sea. He opens his 8 arms, spreads them wide, and then closes them tight. Swoosh, swoosh. He almost looks like a beautiful flower, opening and closing, swoosh, swoosh, through the deep sea. He is not in a hurry. He is very relaxed. Swoosh, swoosh, as he disappears into the blue. You breathe in deeply. The warm blue light fills your lungs, your belly, your toes, your hands. It makes you feel relaxed and heavy. You feel so happy to be floating in the ocean. You breathe in slowly. Breathe and glide. Breathe and glide. As you glide, you sink lower in the water. You are feeling so heavy and so sleepy. Below you, a movement catches your eye. A red crab sidesteps his way across the quiet ocean floor. His spindly legs tickle the sand as he moves. His eyes twitch at the end of 2 long stalks, up, down, left, right. He looks this way and that, trying to spot a little snack in the sand. He is nimble, moving through the shimmering patterns of light that dance through the water. You wish him good luck and drift on. You breathe in and glide. Breathe and glide. Breathe and glide. Off to the side, you notice a sea anemone gently waving back and forth. It is covered with soft, tube-like tentacles. Nestling among these silky greenish tubes, you see a clownfish. He is bright orange with white and black stripes. These soft tentacles are his home. The fish snuggles down for the night and disappears from view. He is cozy and safe, and so are you. You continue to breathe in and out. You breathe in deeply and breathe out. Once again, your breath gently pushes you along. You are floating in the clear blue water. With each breath, the blue light fills your belly, your lungs, your shoulders, your face. It makes you warm and heavy, and you sink deeper into the water. Your arms and hands and legs and feet are wonderfully heavy. You let them hang down as you float. It is relaxing, and you are sleepy as you glide along with your arms and legs just dangling down. You sense another ocean friend cruising beside you. You turn your head and see a large, graceful sea turtle. She has a big, wide shell, yet she peacefully coasts along, gently flapping her fins. Flap, glide, flap, glide. She is so mellow and drifts along so smoothly. She's over 100 years old, and nothing ever seems to bother her. You imagine that she has lived for so long by staying very, very relaxed. Relax. Relax. Never hurrying, never worrying, simply cruising along. Breathe. Glide. Relax. Breathe. Glide. Relax. Meanwhile, you are becoming so relaxed and so heavy that you can barely move anymore. The sea turtle waves her flippers and glides away into the rays of the evening sun turn her textured shell a soft orange. You don't even try to wave back. You are too relaxed and heavy. It feels good to just let your hands and legs droop as you slowly drift down to the warm sand. As you touch the bottom, it feels soft on your fingertips and toes, and you realize you are no longer in the ocean, but warm and cozy, and back in your very own bed. You are so very, very relaxed. But the ocean is not far away. You can still hear the waves as you listen to them.
Bridget, your drink's down here. Bridget! Bridget, drink! Downstairs! Bridget!
You breathe in, and the warm blue light fills your lungs, and your belly, and your arms, and your feet. You are very, very feel snug and soft. It's nice to be still as you sink deeper and deeper. Breathe in. Breathe out. With each breath, you feel warmer and heavier and more relaxed. And you sink deeper into your soft bed. Now continue to breathe and listen to the waves. Breathe and relax and rest. Breathe and relax and rest. Breathe and relax and rest. With each breath, with each wave, the ocean washes over you and through you, relaxing every muscle, every part of you. And it feels so good to think of nothing but letting go and breathing and listening to the waves.
Moonlight music meditation. Here's a funny Hacklebell's Canon. Moonlight music meditation.
Moonlight music meditation. The moon rises in the night sky, and the instruments in the music shop listen as a hush falls over the city. The cars hush. The people hush. Even the buildings hush. All one hears are the soothing notes of a saxophone down by the docks, and the buoys bobbing in the sea, and the faint crash of waves on the beach. The instruments in the music shop love this time of night. The quiet, the calm. They join the saxophone in its moonlight music. Drum goes first. As it plays its mellow beat, the city's breath slows and relaxes. Everyone sinks deeper into their cozy beds. Then flute begins to play. Its notes are like whispers floating through the nighttime air. The city softens and relaxes even more. Now it's your turn. Breathe in and out. Just let go. Nice. Now, French horn accompanies the group. Notes drift calmly out of its rounded golden body. The city's breath continues to slow. In and out. The comforting weight of the music, deeper and deeper into their beds. Last but not least, bells begin to play. Their gentle chimes rise up through the sky, through the clouds, and then rain down, shimmering like fairy dust. With every note, every breath, the city becomes more at ease. Its streets relax. Its bridges relax. Its people relax. Everyone becomes warm and heavy. It feels so good to let go and just drift off. The adults relax. The children relax. You relax. The people in the city are snug and cozy. This is what the instruments want. They love to listen to slow, relaxed breathing. Now, calm your breath and help the instruments drift off to sleep. The flute falls asleep. The French horn falls asleep. The bells fall asleep. The drum falls asleep. All that's left is the fog and the weeds and the waves and one saxophone playing down by the docks. You and the rest of the city feel heavy and comfortable and calm. Let go and drift off.